So you saw the title, you clicked, and now you're here. Which means one of three things. Either you screamed facts and ran over here ready to nod your head in agreement, or you mumbled, bruh, you tripping, but still had to see what I was talking about. Or you just came in ready to roast me in the comments.
Okay.
Either way, you here. So let's talk about it.
P.O.P. Only die.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods, XY, Big Z. You already know what the vibes is. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Violate that like button for your boy. Let's get to it. Look, I'm convinced. After all this time watching the beef unfold, watching the way music hit culture, and looking at the impact from top to bottom, I gotta call it what it is, man. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, is the greatest diss record of all time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I said it.
Is this nigga serious?
And honestly, I shouldn't even have to explain myself, but this is YouTube. So yeah, I'm about to break this down for you so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Now, when we talk about diss tracks, we all think of the same legendary cuts. You know, Tupac's Hit 'Em Up,
West Side, M.O.B., Bad Boy Killer,
Ice Cube, No Vaseline,
Damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you just went soft.
Nas, Ether,
Fuck Jay-Z.
You been on my nigga, you love my style, nigga.
Pusha T, Story of Adidon,
Since you name drop my fiance, let them know who you chose as your Beyonce.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
These are songs that carved out their own space in hip-hop beef history. And don't get me wrong, they still matter. But Not Like Us, man, it didn't just enter that conversation. That shit snatched the motherfucking crown, bruh. Like, look, man, most diss tracks are either pure venom, like Pac screaming,
That's why I fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
or they like precision surgical strikes, like Nas on Ether, breaking Jay down.
Still whip your ass, you 36 in the karate class, you Tabo ho.
Kendrick somehow managed to make a diss track that was all of that shit put together in one. And a radio hit. Think about that. A diss record that people are singing at proms,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
blasting at barbecues, playing in spin class. Bruh, that's insane. It's insane. That's like if No Vaseline turned into a TikTok dance challenge, which I could actually see happening. When Not Like Us dropped, you couldn't escape that shit, man. That shit was in clubs, concerts, car stereos, random aunties on Facebook talking about that. I even heard people in gyms screaming they not like us right before they hit the bench press, dog. A diss record done gone way too far with middle school kids at school dancing and chanting to it like a football anthem, man. That's cultural penetration on a whole nother level. Now, if we being fair, Drake did kind of do something similar with Back to Back. That joint was everywhere. Is that a world tour or your girls tour might be one of the most quoted lines of that decade, right? Drake was performing it, putting it up on Summer Jam screens, quoting it on TV.
I learned the game from William West, so you can never check me. Back to back for the boys that didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97.
Basically living his best life off of that diss record. And Meek Mill had to sit back and take all that shit. And yeah, he even got nominated for a Grammy. That alone is crazy. A diss record getting Grammy recognition? Imagine that.
He needs some milk.
Congratulations. Here's your award for violating this man on a beat.
Kendrick Lamar. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Back to Back was a moment. Not Like Us was more like a movement. Back to Back had buzz, but Not Like Us had like staying power. That shit ain't just clown Drake. That shit has haunted him. The record morphed into an anthem that people used outside of the beef. And Kendrick didn't just give us a couple one-liners. He made casual fans look at Drake sideways. When your enemy makes people suspicious of you and people actually start believing it, that's next level damage. And then the numbers, bruh. Since dropping, Not Like Us has become only the second rap song ever to win both Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Fastest rap track to hit 100 million streams. Most streamed rap song in a single day. Longest running #1 on Billboard Hot Rap Songs, even passing Old Town Road. It stayed on the Billboard Hot 100 for over a year straight. The first rap single to do that. And it didn't just dominate the States. It was #1 in countries all over the world. Australia, Canada, Ireland, South Africa. Man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
When a diss record got kids in Greece screaming they not like us, yeah, that's a different level of disrespect, dog. That's global disrespect, man. And here's where it gets even funnier. When you stack it against back-to-back, Kendrick actually won Grammys off this run, while Drake only got nominated back then. So the one time Drake almost made a diss record award-worthy, Kendrick came back years later and said, let me show you how to really do this, son. That's the ultimate reversal, dog. But the funniest and maybe the most important part of all this is the lawsuit. See, every diss track is supposed to damage your opponent. That's the whole point of the diss track. You want the stuff you're saying to stick. You want that shit to rattle your opponent. You want that shit to get in their head. But Not Like Us is the first diss track in history to actually drag its target to the courthouse. In Drake's own legal filing, Not Like Us shows up 92 times. Kendrick's name shows up 145 times. And this is something that I gotta say because there's so many people out there who try to paint this narrative that this legal battle isn't about the diss track. I mean, bruh, 92 times?
Come on now, dawg.
His team is out here asking about Kendrick's kids, his family, and his personal life. Like, bruh, this is a rap beef, not a custody battle. I mean, if a diss record makes you break hip-hop's unwritten rule and file lawsuits,
You're a victim.
Drake went from you getting bodied by a singing nigga to Your Honor, may I approach the bench.
What is that?
That's not hip-hop. That's litigation. That's like being in a street fight and you calling the cops while you still swinging, dog. You can't come back from that. And the brilliance of Kendrick's move is that it worked on every level. For diehard fans, it was a rallying cry. For casuals, it was a song that they could sing along to. For culture, it was a reminder of what it feels like to be authentic. The cherry on top, Drake kept it alive himself. Instead of letting it fade like every other diss record in history, he kept it in the headlines with his own legal battle. Imagine losing a diss so badly that you become the marketing team for the diss against you.
How?
Like, bro, you can't make this shit up. And I know some of y'all already typing. Ether ended Jay. Hit 'em up was pure venom. No Vaseline killed NWA.
Okay.
But here's the difference. Those songs lived inside of hip hop. Not Like Us, that shit escaped it. It lived in the world. It was bigger than the rap beef. It was bigger than the charts. It became everyday life for some people. And it forced Drake to do something no other rapper has ever done after catching a diss sue. That's why it clears the field. So let's recap. A diss track that became a worldwide anthem, a record that shattered streaming and chart history, a song that won Grammys, got kids chanting, got stadiums rocking.
They not like us. No, they not like us.
And a diss so effective, it dragged its target into court filings, where his opponent's name appears more than his own. On top of that, that shit's still here. Kendrick dropped it May 4th, 2024. We're now in the middle of 2025. Drake is still in court, still tied to this record. If that's not the definition of the greatest diss record of all time, I don't know what is. So yeah, I'm standing on it. Not Like Us is a GOAT diss record. And if you disagree, cool. Type your essay about why Ether still reigns supreme or how Hit 'em Up is untouchable. I'll be here. Y'all ain't changing my mind. Not Like Us is one of the greatest diss records of all time. Let me know if you disagree in the comment section and tell me why. Let's talk about it. Till next time, it's your boy, Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.